Dr. Kevin Murphy was a prominent pediatric oncologist and researcher in 2015 when one of his patients and local philanthropists, Charles Kreutzkamp, died of cancer and left $10 million to UC San Diego for use in research. The money was supposed to be earmarked for Murphy's research experiments for a specific treatment for brain disorders in children and adults. The doctor says that didn't happen when it came time to fund his medical trials.
They had kind of spent the money already and had allotted it toward various folks, and I was having to now take that back. And so that was going to create a lot of anger. And I just found a series of repetitive retaliatory things that started to happen and made it very difficult to use the money.
Murphy says he was denied reviews of his research protocols, which compromised his work, and he says his staff was unexpectedly cut without cause. Then he was fired by the UC Regents because they claimed he was misusing money for his personal gain.
I think the goal is to make an example of someone like me, and that, of course, affects anybody else that wants to raise their hand and say, I'm seeing a problem here. But I don't want what happened to Dr. Murphy to happen to me.
The legal case played out in San Diego Superior Court over the past 2 months, where a jury considered the university's lawsuit for fraud against Murphy, while also hearing the doctor's counter lawsuit against the UC Regents for retaliation and defamation. They awarded him $39 million in damages, while awarding $67,000 to the UC system to cover income earned by the doctor outside the university and was not reported. Mark Quigley led the team of attorneys who represented Dr. Murphy. He is working on 3 other cases of retaliation against the UC, still to go to trial.
If faculty are encouraged to step up and blow the whistle if they think there's fraud or economic waste or a violation of the law, then they're to be protected. They're not to be retaliated against and vilified and destroyed, which is exactly what they did to Dr. Murphy.
We reached out to both UC San Diego administration and the attorney representing them in this case. By our deadline this afternoon, KPBS News had not received a response from either of them. UC Regents have the option to appeal. M.G. Perez, KPBS News.